Welcome to lesson 1 of 5 of the messaging module, where we're going to talk about 3 things to focus on before you write any copy. So good messaging starts with learning about what your customer cares about. And I'm going to teach you the WWW technique. And so I use this it's actually the last W is a 4W technique, but it's usually the WWW, and then this is an action step. So what they're looking at already. So that's going to be your competition. Then I'm going to talk about who is your customer, and that's going to be demographics, and then how to find that using reviews and things like that. And then also why they buy or don't. And that's going to be psychographics, and that's going to be also in the reviews, but you're looking at 2 different things there. So number 1, let's go ahead and hop over to Google and see. So let's pretend we're selling men's sandals. This is exactly what I would do. So if I'm selling men's sandals, I would type that in, and I would see that this is where people are already shopping. So what they're already looking at. So let's say if I'm a men's sandal company, I'm trying to get into the space. This is Google Shopping, by the way. So these are ads that are going to show up. So any brand can really pay to get there. But what I want to look at is Amazon. I want to look at organically, what are people showing up for? And I may go to DSW as well to look at some men's sandals there. And then we'll look at best sandals that will ignite your summer looks. And that's a pretty new article. So already we're seeing Birkenstock everywhere. Birkenstock's going to probably be the one that we go with. And yeah, best overall sandal, Birkenstock. So Birkenstock again. Birkenstock, we'll just use Birkenstock as our competitor analysis for this one, but this is going to help us understand what do they love about this sandal. And so we can look up, let's see here, this is a different market, but I don't want to look at ads because people can pay to get featured there. But yeah, we're looking, I don't see tons of Birkenstocks popping up. We got the Croc sandal up here. But yeah, and then Birkenstock again. So look at 36,000 reviews. That's a gold mine for us. And then DSW. So we see, I guess we could go niche even further, athletic sandal versus slide and all that. So yeah, Birkenstock across the board. If I was a men's sandal company, I'd be looking at this. So let's read these reviews. So we can see here by just looking at the reviews, we've done this so we know Birkenstock is what they're looking at, who your customer is. How do we tell who they are just by looking at this? So 2 things. We can go to their website and look at the kind of imagery they're using and see if there's anything that tells us about their customer. So they have multiple customers, of course, but let's see. Okay, and then we can see right here, so I was looking for UGC. So female, obviously female is a big demographic for them. Yeah, all women is what we're seeing here. So they do have men, but it's just primarily focused on women. So it's really heavily focused on women. I would say ages 18 to 30, say at 35. So I'm able to then see, okay, that's who they're targeting. So maybe we can't be Birkenstocks, but maybe we look at a sandal for an older demographic, and that's kind of how we play there. And we can start to look at that. But let's see what's next. So that's who your customer is. I put Amazon and site reviews because sometimes through reading the reviews, you can look up who the customer is and understand if they're parents, if they're, if they're parents, I would type in kids and see, okay, this person's saying when I was a kid. It would just help me understand more about them. So I actually ordered 5 pair, and I have always loved them, and I give them several pairs to my grandkids and daughters who also love them. I've been wearing them for years, and I love them. Also, yeah, grandkids. And then I can see other reviews. And so I can see that there are some parents in there. People love wearing them around the house. I could maybe then look at like a work from home angle there, and just start to look at like people wanting these for many years, long time is what they say. So one of the USPs here is that they last for a long time. So what if we created the 100-year sandal? You buy once and you have the sandal for 100 years, or we replace it for free. And so there's so many areas to play with here. I'm sorry, I just dropped something off my desk, but I'm going to keep going. But there's so many areas to play with that here as you start to really dive in. And that's going to help you as you're writing your copy. And then why they buy or don't. So why they buy, very simple. It lasts. It lasts a long time. And I mean, just from looking at them, let's see, what else? Really nice looking, but they're painful. So that's a issue. Somebody said they're painful. I feel like somebody didn't break their Birkenstocks because this many people can't be wearing Birkenstocks. Yeah, but then they said that they're very comfortable. So he could wear it every day. So a comfortable, like what if it's like the sandal you can wear every day for 100 years? And that's kind of one of the USPs that you use in ads. So, and in copy. So this is just helping you to understand who is actually out there shopping right now. It's the equivalent of basically looking at a bunch of retail stores and just looking into each store, like what's going on in this store, what's going on in this store, what's going on in this store, and then writing copy that speaks directly to them in product descriptions as a priority. Product descriptions is where the magic happens. So we want to make sure we focus on that there. Email marketing, as well as paid ads, and then organic social. So this is the WWW technique. And then here's how you apply it and take action on the last item here. And let me know, or no, don't let me know. I was thinking I was on YouTube for a second. I look forward to seeing you in the next video where we talk about StoryBrand. And I'm curious, have you heard of StoryBrand before? If so, exciting. I'm going to kind of open that up and explain to you how we use that to get your messaging for your e-commerce brand dialed in really quick. And if you haven't, prepare to be amazed because it's an amazing tool for writing copy fast.